No, out. All right, guys, give me just a second. We'll let some folks funnel in here, and we'll get rolling. So give me just a few. Let me get my bearings in order here, and we'll get going. All right. Those of you joining in here, we're going to get right in on some severe weather updates across the state. I'm going to enlarge what I'm looking at right now, and we'll start looking at kind of the threat as it's just working into the state here. What you see here in the yellow polygons are the severe thunderstorm warnings. So give it just a second, get a few more people streaming in here. Share this. Again, please share it. Invite your friends in here. Get going here in just a second, guys. See if we can get... All right, we'll get rolling here. Again, just trying to get my stuff together here. So, Michael Clark here with BAMWX.com. Just looks like maybe I may have lost my internet. Hang on here, guys. I'm sorry. Not sure what's going on. Stand by. Can you guys let me know if you hear me? Give me some feedback if you've got sound. That'd be great. Can you guys let me know if you hear me? Give me some feedback if you've got sound. That'd be great. All right, perfect. All right, guys, so I'm going to get right after it then. Let's take a look here right now. Current radar. So we do have a tornado watch that has been issued here. And the first thing I want to go over is the tornado watch, just the parameters, the probability for the tornado watch. You can see here the probability for tornadoes is around 50%, but the probability for damaging wind and hail around 80%. So some higher probabilities here, certainly on the table for some of these storms to become rather intense. Probability of some winds that could gust over 75 miles per hour, and even some of the wording here for the tornado watch included apple-sized hail. So some very large hail is certainly on the table. Let's get right into it here. Take a look at current radar. The most powerful or the strongest part of this storm now currently located just west of Lebanon, up here Boone County, just south of Thorntown. These are some very, very strong radar returns. Likely some very, very large hail here falling just south of Thorntown, just north of Advance, Indiana, just west of Lebanon. This storm is about to rock Lebanon. If you're out in the ahead of this storm, Whitestown, Zionsville, Carmel, Noblesville, Fishers, Meridian Hills, McCordsville, you're all kind of in line for this storm here. Let's get a couple of, in fact, I'm going to go all four here real quick. Let's get a couple of different parameters showing up here where we can look at the potential for hail. You see the hail parameter here just maxed out. You can see that the wind gust indicator indicating some winds just north of Lebanon up to 79 miles per hour. East of Thorntown, again, just northwest of Lebanon. Estimating wind gusts here upwards of 80 miles per hour as this storm is approaching the Lebanon area. If you're in Lebanon, if you're in central, anywhere inside this area here, you need to be in shelter, away from the windows, away from the anything that can harm you. This is a serious storm system, and it's something that I would certainly take seriously as this does work its way east. Okay, there are other severe thunderstorm warnings that have been issued. Okay, we are warned for storms out here approaching Ladoga, Roachdale, Bainbridge area, Greencastle as well. So again, this whole general line moving from northwest to kind of east southeast. We'll put this in motion so you can see the general area that this is moving. And so as this storm continues to go east, as it continues to move into the area, what I'm worried about is it's coming into a more favorable environment. And so what that could possibly mean is that these storms can strengthen. All right. So sharing this real quick. As we move into a better environment, that's a little bit what I'm nervous about here, guys. Is just the potential at that to be a little bit these storms to only strengthen. So I'm getting a report of a funnel cloud at 47 and 52 in Boone County. Let's get closer to that storm there in Boone County if you're watching. Okay, we'll zoom it in. All right, we'll go to a 2-panel here. A lot of this looks to be overall primarily moving in one direction. I'm not seeing a lot of indication. If there's going to be any rotation in this storm, it's going to be just west of Lebanon, just northwest of Advance, but we're not seeing any real strong indications here on velocity scans of there being actually a tornado or the potential of a tornado. So I'm not seeing that yet. Doesn't mean it won't happen. I'm just not seeing it yet. I'm definitely seeing a very large hail threat and a very powerful thunderstorm. Again, these winds here, this radar estimate is estimating an 81 mile per hour wind just northwest of Lebanon. All right, so for those of you guys commenting and asking questions, I won't be able to answer your questions. I can't see them, and I'm just going to be too busy looking at radar. So please just kind of follow along, and I'll do the best that I possibly can. But I'm going to have a hard time keeping up with all of your questions, okay? Let's see here. I can... let's see. All right, so yeah, Noblesville area, you're about 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from Noblesville area. Again, these thunderstorms, on the northwest side, radar estimates here, again, of 80 miles per hour. 80 mile per hour winds is the potential here. So certainly nothing to bat an eye at here, guys, as these storms are approaching the area. I am going to switch connections here real quick so I'm not bogging down my home internet. Okay, so let's get this off here. Let's pull it back out. So there's the latest scan. Okay, a little bit better looking. That scan looks a little bit better in terms of not as intense, but regardless, it's for inflow jet influence, a little bit of a bowing out here. This area may intensify as it approaches the central and southern south side of the Indianapolis metro area. So I am a little nervous about this. It is something I do want to keep in mind here going forward. Okay, so let's get back to this.